Hey everyone, it's Ashton and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to be sharing this journey with you guys. I have a real passion for sharing more about my lifestyle as a hybrid athlete with you. The first part of my YouTube channel is going to be dedicated to a docuseries which is called The Road to the German Throwdown. I've partnered up with my nutrition sponsor Artgerecht to bring you more about my preparations in this upcoming CrossFit competition. Over the next couple of weeks, you'll be learning more about what I've been doing as a hybrid athlete to prepare for this competition. But then thereafter, we'll be deep diving into my lifestyle, where I'll be sharing more about nutrition, training, mindfulness, with the hopes of giving you guys tips and tricks that you can bring into your lifestyle. I've always wanted to be a professional athlete as far as I can remember growing up. This was what I wanted to do with my life, and I, from a young age played a lot of sports, always following up, doing as much as I can, rugby, cricket, soccer, tennis, anything that I could really get my hands on. It was always a passion of mine to just be able to play sports and continue to mix with people in that community. I finally got a break into the professional athlete world as a rugby player, where I moved from my hometown in Johannesburg to Durban to play rugby at the Sharks Academy. That was pretty much the start of my professional rugby career. I was training multiple sessions a day, one session in the morning in the gym, then we would have another afternoon field session of skill drills, and in the evening we would then go into our club teams where we would be training for another 2 hours. And basically this is where I really got myself involved in the professional athlete lifestyle. Being at the Sharks Academy and playing rugby at this high level really just helped me to see what it takes to be a professional, the dedication, the passion, the commitment that one needs to have towards becoming the best athlete that you can be. I think that is ultimately what I learned over this time, is that being a professional athlete isn't always pretty, it isn't always exciting, but it is always worth it. And if you put yourself and you dedicate yourself towards that goal, you will see the successes that come out of it. So as my time started to evolve more and more at the Sharks Academy in Durban, I was looking for more opportunities to express myself as an athlete. I took up an opportunity to move to the US, where I actually went and played rugby in New York. I was part of a team there that helped develop the sport and to grow this club that I was playing with. From there, I just really had a passion of following my dream, following my commitment to being a professional athlete. From moving across to New York, I then moved across here to Germany, where I currently live, and basically from there I was learning more and more about the sport called High Rocks that I was seeing a lot on TV, which is a competition where basically you do 8 kilometers of running, which is split into 1 kilometer stations. But basically after every kilometer you do a functional fitness movement. So it starts off with ski erg, then you do a sled push, you do sled pull, you do wall balls, you do lunges. And yeah, this really got me like super enticed in the sport, seeing something new that wasn't CrossFit, it wasn't functional fitness, it was a new sport that I wanted to make a name for myself in. And I started training for High Rocks, met a lot of good people like Yannick, who had helped me along on this journey, and ultimately also Artgerecht, who I met through this journey of preparing for High Rocks. High Rocks was an amazing experience for me. I managed to really push myself as an athlete, learn a lot about myself, into pushing myself in various areas like running, in strength, and endurance. From there, I competed in multiple Hyrox competitions, where I eventually competed in the European Championships and won that. So I was the 2022 Hyrox European Champion for my age group. Yeah, Artgericht are super happy. They've been really supportive of my journey, and I'm so grateful to have such a great sponsor with me along this way. I mean, obviously their products are amazing and they really support my athletic capabilities, but they also do support me in creating, you know, series like this where I can share more about my lifestyle, as well as share more about their brand, as you know, within this health and fitness lifestyle. Holly and I, when we moved across to Germany, you know, we ultimately do have a passion for health, and we really thought that within the health and fitness industry there was a big lack of companies that were actually providing a holistic approach to health. You know, there's so many companies within the health sector that are only looking at fitness or only looking at nutrition, and we wanted to bring this whole space to the industry where we actually provided a holistic approach to health, which is dedicated to fitness, nutrition and mindfulness. And therefore we launched our online application, which is called Omnivana, and here we kind of bring our practices, our principles to the world and showcase that, you know, if you want to live a healthy lifestyle, you cannot just focus on one of those aspects of training or, you know, potentially just eating right. It's actually bringing all of these factors together which really bring you to the next level and help you to achieve the best version of yourself. And if you want to download it, you can just go across onto the Apple Store and look for Omnivana, where you can, yeah, get yourself involved in the program. Yeah, so naturally as a hybrid athlete, I wanted to look for the next challenge. You know, I just won the European Championships for Hyrox, and I was kind of looking around for the next challenge that I could take. And for me, that was moving into the CrossFit scene. So I wanted to make a name for myself within the CrossFit scene as well. After that Hyrox scene, I started to move across and I did the CrossFit Open qualifications just to kind of dip my toes a little bit into the CrossFit training. I also did the Lowlands Throwdown qualifications, and then went full force into training for the German Throwdown, which is actually the biggest CrossFit competition in Germany. And over the last few months, I've been training really hard for that. There was an online qualifier, so basically how it works is you do 3 workouts and you do them at your home gym, and you have to obviously record the whole thing. So basically I did the online qualification, and the top 10 athletes within your division go through to the final in-person competition. And yeah, so basically I did these 3 workouts and managed to qualify for the finals, which is happening in November. It's hard to say whether my previous history has prepared me for this competition. I think ultimately having a good sporting background with skills, with strength and with endurance has prepared me as well as possible, but ultimately I've been putting in hard work day in and day out, dedicating myself to training, to learning new principles, to learning with people around me. I've had great support from Yannick, who has, you know, been in this field for a very long time and competed in CrossFit competitions, won many CrossFit competitions. So he's been kind of aiding me along on this journey as well. But right now, I'm just super hungry to prove myself within this new field for me, and I want to make a name for myself within the CrossFit community. So that right now is what's inspiring me and helping me to show up every single day to be my best. I think this is a great start. I think, you know, ultimately through this road to the German Throwdown docuseries, you will learn more about myself, what I do on a daily basis, my training, and just basically the hard work that goes into being a professional athlete. You know, many people see the glamorous life of an athlete, but it isn't always that pretty. You know, when you're standing on the podium and you're lifting the trophy, or you're showing your medal, or you are winning that event, then it's beautiful. But there's a lot of hard work that goes in behind the scenes into getting to that point, and basically that is the journey that I want to show with you guys. Not only that journey, but then I also want to be able to bring practical, useful information that you guys can use in your daily life to also make, you know, your life a success. And every single Monday of every week for the next 4 to 5 weeks, we will be releasing a new YouTube video for this docuseries. So guys, I would really appreciate your support. Make sure you go onto this channel, subscribe to it, like it, share it with your friends. As I said, every week on a Monday there will be a new video for you guys to kind of view and be along on this journey with me. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I really look forward to kind of sharing this journey with you step by step.